It was very funny. We will get to see Mirage come up, and
I fear it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The answer from I'm not fully buying into the idea that Cello just merge two things together and it creates something better.
How would you do that? You take the scope off, you put a stock on, throw a magazine in the front. Yeah, I guess we could do that.
I don't know how it works. You just move them together and then it changes magically.
And then it's the new thing. Cash flow strong.
Just got EK's having to fight out of T-Con like this. Battling up against two ops, but the riflers reign supreme. My goodness, what a recovery coming through from Cello. In Skulls to start it all off, and then Quesarado in a clutch.
It's a fast play coming through from Furia. It's just rocketing out of T-Con. And while Dexter has collected one, Nico in the smoke. This could be huge. Dexter finding damage. There's that op down, and Nico doubles up. Down to just Cello through the smoke. Nico all
kills. It was ever since that Deagle came through and he's holding the line. It's been a lot more of that right there. So that has to be a bit frustrating for him. And now off. Almost breaking a smile, but as tentative as that was, Falcons kind of finding themselves shaking up. They're able to, I think, crucially find a way to calm things down at some point, but he has to brave the AWP, and Fallen lands the crucial, and Magisk looking incredibly sharp on those players trying to transition into able to get a lot of aggression going towards that B side. Able to find an impact in that department, but this time it's 4 kills. 2 wasn't enough for last round. Right, so he has to go and press the issue even further. Man, even two different fronts. Cello, 2 towards Pop, 2 towards T-Con.
But the strat for Falcons bet on themselves in the retake, and when you're playing that without a kit, life is always going to be quite tricky indeed. Good job
on the
from Cello.
Side. Had some good game plans, but that is the Falcons' stronger half here, so looking to bring that back into fruition.
Bark, he's delivering.
I mean, it's incredible to see here. This guy has obviously been a little bit underwhelming maybe throughout this year. This is just not as successful early, and now going to be eliminated. Quesarado hunting Nico down, and the same is true for Magisk. He could put this one in the coffin.
Might be enough for Quesarado.
Side. It was going to be leaning in on trying to open up this side of the map. Love the setup, especially to counter Dexter. That's that sort of awareness right there coming through from that right there. Getting that boost up in towards Cat. Top of the bricks, gets his opening right there. Just denies the ball plant for Fallen. So much disruption off the back of that boost. Once again for Falcons, providing that coverage. Fighting through CT, the flashes chase him down, but he's available to take 2 with him. Does not falter up against Yuri in that fight.
Correct, I guess.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that dub. Looking clean with it. Quesarado getting some space for the team. Ooh. Yuri to follow it as well. This round done.
With this B side.
I want to say yes. I think that was the only round.
It's just absurd, and that still looked like it was going to be.
For a moment. And now the utility sail's out, so Skull's going to be able to respond just in time. Setting up some counter flashes, some beautiful work here as Quesarado
pull of his hands.
I just love that the setup initially was so much to bait them into Fallen, and then you just see the reality of trying to headshot people from the back with a USP when there's multiple targets. Present. Still, Fallen sees the jump across. Trying to slide back into the angle. He will be there in the nick of time. Knows that he's dancing with one around the pillars, but cavalry is coming. The reinforcements are here, and Fallen may not need them. His key job is to live, to survive, to set up his opera here on Catwalk, to strike back in, to set up his teammates here in the rotation, and then, once they're all in position, then he can find that space, trying to battle through. Rifle to deal with the pistol, and Cello continuing to find bodies, but this time Quesarado cannot follow it up. It falls to Yuri, and Yuri will not even get out the door.
That's going to shatter them as well. There's going to be limitations on this final buy for the 24th on Furious Camp. Look at what Nico can do. Quick kills, covering off connector, dealing with the catwalk presence right there. In his head completely with that kill. Nico, you have to imagine, is just left so confused because, again, every chance he's been given to keep Falcons on top as they've been fighting for their life, it's been him. And what a sequence from Fallen. What a Fallen and Quesarado. That coverage as Nico tries to inch his way forward. He finally goes for the swing, and I don't even know how you op in that position right there. Back of D spot.
Now confirmation on both. Does he realize that Kickstone hasn't slipped out further? He's risking it. They'll play together. Kisrado on the line for the first, down to just the one. The headshot to close. The map on the line. Tournament life for Falcons, hanging in the balance. And oh, it's Dagster who puts them through. It's going to Dust too. He's got the kit. Does he have time? That needs a wrap. I think he's got it. Down. Oh my God. Of things, just a straight up mechanical failure for Kisrado.
Yeah, those dual Berettas. I mean, it was I don't know how that flash caught him so well, but
body blow through the middle, and they're left gasping for air.
Yeah, that's Dexter with the bomb right there, making that decision as well, right? He has the bomb, leading the charge in to the scout in the combo lane, and somehow makes it work. He buys so much time here. How do you get this kill on a Tessus while you're in the fire, under siege? Jumping up on top of those boxes and finding ways to influence around their tough fight for Kisrado up against Nico as well. Flashbang in, coordinating the peaks. Now getting loud on the end right there for Falcons. A beautiful tap. And again, it's on to none other than Cello on the other end of the server here. As he has
slow. Inching forward though, taking the fight, taking the brawl. Majisk, what a way to pay it off, even with the low HP. Still it has to fall to Nico, but it is Nico. His sure hands collect another. Dancing with Cello, just trying to buy time. Bomb planted for him, and he knows it. Just needs to wait for that tap on the C4. Cello needs to find this kill, and now spotted. Nico knows it's playing out exactly according to plan. Quick to the point. Like this pistol round. Quick and to the point. The headshots, mostly, were that point. How deep do they carry it? How deep do they carry it?
To this A side here, but Fury back turn's not going to do him any favors. Cello, tough task at hand here.
They don't check him. Nico does, but with no utility behind it. Now the flashbang for the peak, but Cello dodges nimbly. A bastion, a stalwart, somehow recovering this for Furia. They needed a hero, and why not the same guy who's been doing it on the last two? Continuing to find damage, continuing to find the cap, but it's just...
to get your 3 off the back of it, and that they surely will do. Dexter putting a scare onto him, but Furia without hesitation gonna clean the back of double. Why is the ball planted there of all places? Just an absolute disaster as soon as we highlight him as well. Fallen in the clutch, offers up so much. He offers up the entrance.
Back in, a dink is not enough. Dexter, you gotta look long. You gotta look long. There's no one there to cover. But too many targets to cover off, and he leaves himself very exposed. A fast rally up the catwalk. But man advantage now for Furia, and now the choke points are under their control. That's not where that molly was supposed to go. But the kills will instead. Nico's still out here. Nico's still a threat, now working his way up from long, but just connected on the one. Sets up his teammate with another clutch, and they are so perilously low. Headshot's not required. The body will be more than enough. And a pop up there, but Nico for once cannot find the killing blow. They're holding him at bay, but there's still time to cook. And advancing forward.
Right into the trap.
4 players here. This could be disastrous. Majisk, though, delivers! Majisk! What should have been devastation now instead might be victory for Falcons. Again, he has delivered where it seemed that they would be down and out, and now Tess is on the line. Can pay this kill off, can pay out the fate of his companion. A bomb plant chance for Fallen. But this would require the most magnificent round yet. A 1v2, 34 health. He's fought his way, he's heated back up in the big moments. The late game player himself. And the wrap back in from tunnels. Nico, the final boss behind Kixan, and the final boss will not be
the same. And these are rounds that they need. These slightly weirder, slightly wackier rounds if they want to chance in this series. If they want to push it towards 3. If we're going to
so far, yeah, really, really speedy stuff from Saw. I think. Look.
Side. Oh my God, how is he alive? He's killed one, damaged the second as well. Akil still breathing somehow as C-Jot finds another to open things up.
Julie's up close. C-Jot eventually finds another. Oh, that's filthy.
My dualies don't work like that.
No, they do not. I feel you on that.
Ooh.
What is going on? What is going on?
Mine go everywhere. Oh! Oh,
my God.
Must be, hence why we got 3 here.
Ooh.
Nade, Azu just gets out.
Could be a big difference maker. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he got it.
Confident for it. He gets another. The Julies of this guy are just unreal. Man alive, he hits shots that you would never believe. And PR is in the 1 versus 4 here with a bomb spilled at the feet of the enemy. So not a good look. Not a good look at all. CJOT is happy to take a fight for a bit more, and he's going to win it.
Money management and finding a bit of form back into this. And I don't really even hate Saw for the idea around buying around this. It just...
Man advantage, Gamer Legion. A lot of bodies here on B for the CT side. They're going through smokes. This didn't end well the last time they did it. Someone's made it into CT, mind you. Bomb's been dropped. Over on A, kill comes in, and directly CJOT is by himself. So they're obviously going to know that. Got to try and take him down. They're on top of each other. He actually manages to get a kill. So it's into the 1 versus 1. I figured he was an absolute goner. ZTR's on 32 HP as well. So Mutiris to come in from CT. Keep it quick. Keep it simple. Changes everything, to be honest, right? It removes that avenue of playing for the bomb, playing for the time.
Yeah.
Even if everything towards Church goes the same way, I think it would be a very, very different affair. If
it's spicy. CJOT, Mac 10 around the corner, trade. We need a trade here. It's not good enough. Townsend. Low buy, and they get a bomb plant out of it, and even the constellation kills you'll take. You're not expecting to walk away with a round, but I think maybe Saw could have played that a little better. Too many exposed fights for me.
Smokes in action. Rez, ready to go here. Oh my, he's so clean with it. He's so clean with it. That is unreal. Ready for the long hauls if anything comes that way. Oh, he's going to opt for short. Only 20 seconds left here, Neo. Not a lot of time at all. No one spotted, so yeah, full 15-second rush into the site. Got to make it work. Gonna need a miracle here, it feels like. PR, unfortunately.
Concerns about this Ancient in the early part and give them the confidence to continue what they've just done with that pretty, clinical Inferno. And do it again now, heading in towards Ancient and start. That felt potentially a little dicey. I mean, again, at least getting a bomb plant out of that is something, but this is how Saw also had started before, right, where they were just continuing because they were going for these force buys and trying to hard reset that Game Legion economy in a way, or at least bring it back down to their sort of tumultuous level. The way they've done it just then, very, very well done. Azu's lurk getting so much leverage behind it.
He was dead instantly, but he still gets some damage off. I don't know now, though. 3 versus 3 hangs in the balance. Mutiris, who else is looking to get up close and personal? It's a perfect kill from Agil. He will keep it coming. The nade takes him out eventually. 1 versus 1 now for PR to contend with. But where the hell is Mutiris? He really doesn't know. He doesn't have a kit available either. So time becomes of the essence. I don't know about the 10-second hold, though. He's going to hear the footsteps coming. Takes the head.
He's got it.
Gets the defuse. Lovely stuff. Yeah, there's plenty of time. No worries at all.
Sick from PR. The man who...
Really, really great.
I know it's early doors, but it does feel relatively safe to say in a way that his day 2 on this site back in Maz XT days was so strong, and PR proving why. Oh my, 3 for the youngsters. ZTR comes in behind. Flashbang bounces round. That's just how things are. It's been an unfortunate display on Ancient. They have been a no-show.
It really...
And that's where Game Legion are going to start to feel the pressure. Ever so slightly. Nice effort, nice try, sure. Getting the bomb. Oh, he's done so well. Couldn't quite convert in the previous 1v2. This time in the 1v1 makes it stick. I mean, my God, that was incredibly dicey by Game Legion. It has to be said. The bomb jumping across like that in front of the site. There is a flash in Rez's back pocket. Maybe send them in, but they might just be waiting it out to go in dry. Oh, if he spams now. Oh my God, if he spams. No, he can do so much damage. Oh, how is he not going to kill? How in God's name is he not going to kill? And save for Agil. I cannot believe that Game Legion have still got all 5 alive.
Absolutely wild, and maybe just that 1 round is all they needed. Bomb going to go down. Azuwu falls next, and CJOT does not even know what has hit him.
This young team, where we've said it before, the thing about Pain is just how variable they are. very young squad outside of Big Uzera, and it feels like while they have developed a ton in the course.
Can't allow NQZ to take that next fight on his own terms right there, because that's a very quick adjustment that he can get away with. So Eternal Fire kind of survived this early aggression. Toxic. I absolutely love the play. Unfortunately, there's 4 players running him down, so again, it's just that 1-on-1.
Feel like you need maybe the guy second vent to just spam.
Yeah.
Right? Just to give you a little bit of cover to play off of.
Just flying up the vent. But most of all, it's Imagine on the back of that site. Never falls, stays alive here long enough to allow those rotates to be efficient, and continues to play his life.
All right, listen, audience. Would Counter-Strike be a more entertaining game if we replaced every death sound with the Zeus scream?
It'd be... I mean, I think which is a very frustrating part. It's not particularly close as well. In some of these rounds, you're just getting leveled out on the early entrances. A lot of these are
to deal with. And the Op doesn't have vision as they drop on down. Oh, terrible spot for Kawes. Has to try and fight forward, but he makes the most of it. How on earth? Position known, and yet still he's fighting here. Zantares gonna be a nuisance here in the back lines. He's low on health, but he is finding all the impact that he can. Bomb planted. Kawes trying to end his own prophecy. Trying to undo it, but he needs some contribution from his teammates. They're both coming in from the ramp, and QZ will find some. But Zantares just will not be denied. Majra in the rat hole. Zantares eliminated. He falls to the captain of the squad to keep this half clean. First objective done. Smoke now onto the bomb. Big Uzera bringing him the face! And Big Uzera will just... Oh no. Oh no, he can't find the bomb.
No!
He can't find the bomb. Oh no. There's no kit. That you can't save the round.
Where it needed to be, so he's waiting there. It is a lot of faith in your teammates, that's for sure. He's like, guys, it's fading, it's fading, it's fading. Oh, and I'm dead.
It just looks so goofy. Just a hunch.
Big old smile there for the young gun. Snow locking it in here, so beautifully played in the back of that, because they didn't have the best weaponry, but they close the distance quickly off the back of that utility.
The nade stack in the pit is just so powerful.
A little bit out of position right now, and they're scaling. I mean, they're ready to pounce on this play, but it is a great crossfire to operate under. David going for another swing here. Joda a little late on his lurk, but there's only a sidearm for David. He gets leveled out here, and into the mini pit they go. Kawes looking to recover, but gets spotted out now, chasing down the kill in the mini, but Joda playing a dangerous game of whack-a-mole.
Penultimate round of what could be the penultimate half here for Pain. 1 for 1 in the apps. Some impact for Davideus. At least he won't get naded. What he's saying. Oh, almost the catch there on that smoke bloom. Jota trying to make them as uncomfortable as possible on this A set.
Oh, ticking. Kawes ticking. Snow. Oh, and the crosses of Zantares, and he's way too sharp right now. It is Woxic getting run over by NQZ on that MP9. Joda is playing on the smoke, though, so effectively. And Kawes didn't even know what hit his teammate right there. He's still stuck in the pit, and his position looking to get flushed out. It certainly is. Joda just way too active to be handled right now. Big Uzera looking to recover this.
Well, guys, respect the architecture.
Yeah, graffiti, I think there is quite a bit on this map, just naturally as well.
They got no respect, these
initiative. He goes for that first kill on the side of the arch peak, but he doesn't chase down anything extra. He falls back into that site, still offering up coverage from the moto position.
Those 2 SMG kills coming in.
Quite nice. Some extra fun.
5-7 rather.
5-7s, yeah. But still an extra 900 to his name right there. Around, he's just been available. He doesn't have the massive numbers here. He doesn't have any big-time opening picks, anything of that nature. It is just impact in the clutch. He's where he needs to be and composed. Flashbang could come through from David, potentially? No.
If they commit it.
He's walking away from that second mid area, so.
Second player as well. Oh, this should be a disaster. Absolute disaster. Shut down from the barrel of Jota's gun, and the op to follow. Even a tag onto the last NQZ. Desperation here. And a quick swing. That might have been an overheat from Zantares. It allows us to entertain the possibility for a few more moments that NQZ might be able to put this one together. If it happens, That's the first mistake from Eternal Fire.
Goodness.
Joke's just above. But he checks the wrong direction. He doesn't see. And so NQZ will slip past. And Jota might think this is clear. Does he go back to check? The body here, NQZ starting to stack the numbers. Mactan's not what you want. Mactan's not what you want for this one. But he'll have to make do, not wanting to waste more time in that, knowing the seconds are precious. And it's going to be Major instead, who's posted up. Long range fight with his rifle advantage. NQZ trashes. NQZ tries to collect. Better get that gun back out. NQZ.
Depends if they're refrigerated or not. Usually. It used to be my hangover cure at university. A whole refrigerated cucumber. Just munch on that in bed.
Logo at the time.
Yep.
They have a revamped one now.
The first 3D Max I remember was like the Finns. Remember them? Like Disturbed.
Yeah. A lull in the round, the group towards B with
You
that
say
bomb.
lull?
Lull.
Was a lull in the round?
Oh, a lull.
Lull?
A pause. A brief moment of silence.
Ooh, okay.
Like we will take for Freya.
And I love you, Leilu Bell. Smoked off on B tons, but the finish is going to be B.
We saw Techno 4K here a couple times yesterday. Didn't get much results from it. Forced off the angle just a tiny bit. They might have heard that sound cue.
Yeah, I don't know. They haven't like reacted to it. Lurk smoke's thrown out, and he's going to smoke doors as well. That's geeky. That's easy. It's better than the one Josh was trying to teach me. Angle. Spam. Frag. If they find Techno, we've got a round here.
Off angle this time.
Yeah, around the smoke. Gravity wasn't prepared for a trade through the smoke, but there's 9-10 Zorp, and uncomfortable for Lucky. The rotation's coming through. He's feeling rather unlucky at this point in time with 19 seconds of flash research and talking to Valve that the MP9 is the old spray pattern of the MP5.
Ooh.
You know that?
That makes sense. That's why it's so good.
It's the same stats, everything. Okay, cooking now. No problems here.
Oh, last bullet.
Then you force the CTs to go for this short fight.
Yeah.
You have the advantage.
Well, talking about that short fight, that second layer to it is knowing should you as a team...
Flank on flank. Oh, you really would have liked that one. Lucky can't connect the bullets required. It's already looking pretty bleak. Sure, you got a bomb plant, but there's no way. You need something for the post.
Wait,
something.
You can see how the T's were positioned there. They're not worried about long at all.
Oh, that's a good smoke, though.
Is it?
Maybe not. There's a gap on the
Intentional
right side.
gap.
Yeah, maybe. Techno's taken down body, though, and Exercise doesn't really have the health. If he could just get one for something to Gravity to work with, he's going to clear out the elevator, gets that, starts to unload, but only the one, and now it's up to Gravity. They're shooting each other. It doesn't matter. Ooh, there was a little bit of like a, yeah. We had a bit of that.
So no.
No. So in answer to your question, no.
Yesterday, full on shouting everything. Now, yeah.
Well,
outrageous shit sometimes.
Oh, they do.
You guys are unhinged.
Well, you wait. They've added Henry G into the mix for the last game of the day, so you can look forward to that one. We've got Gravity and Body opening up onto Long, though. That's a great start. 9-10 Zorp should be in the... Up Long. Car occupied. Will they molly it? I don't think they will. Senzu's got a golden opportunity. An impossible clear. Oh, dear. He gets 2.5. It's only going to be one man, and he's disconnected from the pack. 9-10 in the...
I think 3D Max really botched a few opportunities. So if they're able to get kind of a handle on not only not overcooking the situations, like their individual decision-making, but also not whiffing some shots.
Sorry about that. Lucky dead now. Techno holding the aggression. It's just nuts.
Well, it's like the Mongols just literally just standing around waiting. They're not even doing anything. And then 3D Max is like, oh, what are they doing? I need info. I need to go get a kill. And then dead. Site open. Mongols still has like basically 4 full utility belts here.
This is it, isn't it? This is
Please use the smoke on the doors.
No, they'd rather die. They'd rather die. Whew, ouch. There we go. They've
And
smoked.
suddenly
feeling a lot easier to get in. The bomb's still loose, though, guys. Actually, might be a bit of a fumble here from the Mongolians. Never mind. Molly in the smoke should work nicely. There is edging potential.
Flank's trying to come in, but the op posted up on him. I don't know how much success it's going to have unless he uses maybe a lurk smoke to get out, but that's
That's the end of that.
All black backplat, of course.
Oh, he's holding.
He's holding tunnels.
Oh, great.
What that just means, Alex. Back to the mailbag.
Yes, please.
Here's Dodo, Monday Blues. Hello, EPL friends. I'm out here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now, I don't know if that's a troll or it is for real, for real.
Maybe,
if you are, is Jason really the next mayor of Grand Rapids?
That was huge.
Still.
Blitz. On and done. Spots out body. Traded out in mid. The retake is taking shape and already kind of been cut down. 9-10 dead. Or rather, 9-10 makes body dead and already... Oh, what? He got 2. Straight on. Wallbang headshot. Now falling into a one-man army. 9-10 has to do it all. Advancing onto their position. They do need to get on that bomb, though. No kit. 9-10 can do this. He's done it as well. Leg shots the other. Running him down. Lucky a dead man. It's a 9-10
Wow, that
round.
was huge.
Like mid-fight is becoming a problem.
I mean, it's been working for them as a team. We saw this basically happen with G2 as well. Mongols didn't do anything special. G2 let their foot off the gas, and Mongols is going to punish yourself into like, oh, we have it, we have to hold it. But it's like, there's a full minute that you have to hold it where they know exactly where you're going to be. They're going to come in and crunch you. You know, I think it's almost better if 3D Max abandons. I can't believe you had mentioned Valorant on a CS broadcast. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, sorry, I was just figured, with a Valorant caster, I figured that would be a topic.
All right, that's 3.
No, maybe he's got another one in him. Maybe he can run back into that site, picks up the bomb, and Blitz is trying to hoover up space. He'd be right to do so, but body's in CT and a body in the grave.
They're just
down.
They're doing the same script from last game.
Unless you throw a 1v3, right? That could be cool. Exercise use your head. Boom. Perfect.
What was the last?
Seems like Exercise needs to have at least 3 kills, 4 in this round for 3D Max to win a round.
Feels like they take conversation to be had that they will be leaving with the 4th. It only took winning 2 rounds consecutively.
No convert this round 2. Mongols now on the CT side, though. Obviously, they have the decision to make. Are they going to force buy? They have a few round lead here. It's ancient. Weigh all those pros and cons of
having on this flank. Unless 3D Max now want to go mid and to A.
Oh dear, that's not looking good, is it? Comfortable for Mazinho, gets 2 on lane. They were not expecting that one. Yeah, you're right. They're just a bit lack of a killer instinct. Now you're walking into a 3-man stacked site, spotting out Senzu something, and Body finding Techno a start. Needed another and delivers. Massive double kill from Body to make this round a conversation. Only for a minute. Only for a minute. Senzu start the day. 3D Max having trouble with them, and they said they played an awful lot in our pre-match interviews. It was like 4 and 4, I think, in the head-to-head.
But the last 2 or 3,
not even progressed towards Donut. Where's the second wave here? A re-smoke on here, or you smoke Donut, you take Red Room control, but they're just caught exposed in the middle. Once Blitz gets those first 2, there's the reinforcements from the side of Donut.
You've got to check it. Look, I don't know.
All I'm saying is this is why we like watching Liquid. Round like that doesn't occur in a VP game. Round like, round like that doesn't occur by many teams.
In the first map of the series, scoreline is 7-3 lead for the side of Team Liquid, who have looked like they're in full control of this map. The rounds that they weren't in full control of, it looked like they were able to salvage and bounce back really easily. Looks like now is need to figure out what their next tactic is here.
A beautiful round from Mouse, I think. Reading the game, shifting accordingly, good utility on nice timings. That's perfect.
I think with the space that the mid-pressure created as well, big round.
Worked out. Missed door smoke, but doesn't really matter if Rollins just going to go drive by. Yep, aggression, the remedy. Straight up the lane, straight up the guts. Twists and Naf watching from the sidelines now. Hard shot to hit for JKS, but he has managed to get out. Jimmy going to challenge? He's gotten across his sideline. Can smoke Donut or CT? Opts for CT. Jimmy spotted. JKS tries a tap. A body shot connects. But they're into the A site. This is a favorable scenario, but JKS may be overlooking this position, just walking through the smoke. His smoke just punishing that little extra visibility. Didn't anticipate Torshi to have walked through.
That spam from Exertion threw him off. He didn't think anyone was going to step through while that spam was going on. So good distraction. Ultimate though, holding the line very, very well. Now needs to do a lot. Another headshot, but never.
This smoke criminal mantle, I think, at the moment. Just always finding himself in his smoke, popping out of it. Catching some Liquid players off guard.
Favorite word? Glorp? Actually, Glorp.
Glorp. Might be Glorp. Anyways, Josh, back to you.
Yeah, in the studio.
I'm still thinking about it because a lot of the ones that I
recap for our audio-only listeners. The score reads 8-8 first map. It's the second head-to-head we've seen this year. The first doesn't count. Spink's not on the roster yet due to roster locks for Kato. My fiance to Counter-Strike, but I think that's where I'm going to go from there. You know, aimbot's into some refrag. 1,000 hours before I even dare put her in a public server. As long as you don't push the issue, Torji nails it. And then there's Brollan. Oh, their aggressions have been cut short. Josh head in hands after watching that one. Oh, and it gets worse for Liquid. B-side open for business. Twisters perhaps got a chance. Never mind, it's Torshi, baby. 3 kills in the round.
They're conceding the B bomb site, really. They're making a shift of Naf and Ultimate away from me, and just like that, JKS is down, and you gotta scoot back, but Mouse is already gonna be in the site. They're not gonna slow down. A little bit of a pause to chuck out utility, get smokes and Molotovs in the right places, but Liquid have no way to hold onto this bomb site. It has to be retake.
They're playing it so well, and Liquid the opposite. I mean, just, it feels so effortless for Mouse on this T side. It's just flowing. It's flowing beautifully. This is, I mean, Liquid have won one CT round in this half. This is their map pick. Their CT side has been trounced by Mouse. Jimmy could finish off the job. The break of the smoke.
Like, Nerds doesn't need to swing for this fight. He can actually just stay parked behind that vent, and if Spinks wants to go get him, he's got to expose himself to every other angle. So you have a 3-on-1.
He had some other plays to make around the clock there, but it wasn't to note. And with 59 HP, that Molotov was, yeah, it's kind of limited him to squeaky door. Not planted for him, for sure.
I mean, as you can see, if that kill is...
The team can dominate and be up 8-1, then the other team just wins the final 2 out of the 3 rounds. Not even all 3. They win the second pistol, convert, and all of a sudden...
Oh, Naf's dead, so now the distraction is perfect. Nerds pulled away, and then on top of the hut goes Twist. Down now, of course, it's Mouse. Lovely, simple counter-strike into the top site, and Liquid just couldn't handle it.
They never had information on Exertion outside, did they? They gave it all up and kind of backed away. There is JKS with 3 more to find, but kind of in a near impossible clutch to make happen.
One thing I like is that he has a HE that he's now just thrown into the main side. Roland didn't take a lick of damage, and there's 3 players from different elevations. Unwinnable.
Listen, they just know you're better off winning the second round.
Yes.
After losing pistol.
Right.
Than the other way around, so that's what they're going for.
Hell.
Guys, it's Mouse, after the loss to Vitality yesterday, very eager to get the job done today.
Well, the job's been done as efficiently as possible right now. It's a German organization, this loss from Liquid. Or is it so like one-sided that you're not like, oh, we're just losing?
I mean, the problem is some of the situations. It's situational CS. So how do you get people to be more calm, communicate better, not play too scared?
Okay, at least I got the words out, Harry.
Right, we're just warming up here.
Yep.
It's going to take us a couple of rounds.
It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day. Final game of the day and a full eco here. Bear in mind, this is your show, Twitch chat. We've got...
Yeah, in a way.
He's trying so hard.
He's saving a lot of guns, Henry.
He's giving it to Monesi, though. So
okay, that's good.
He's got
kind of unforgivable to not do that, I think, at this point.
Couple more rounds to go.
Snacks real estate. Let's see what he can pull off. They run right into him. Let's go. Snacks, this is what they've been planning for. Months in the making. Snacks' master plan has destroyed Na'Vi on the B play. Snacks takes them all down. And it's only JL left.
We've all been there.
We have all been there. I'm just drawing attention to it. Wonderful's been nailing his shots. Monesi has not really been in the position to do so. Been smoked off a lot, been caught on awkward timings. Na'Vi hitting nice contact A plays. Really thought that G2 threw that by not chasing Wonderful in spawn. Malbs lets him get the reload off. Maybe he was reloading. I didn't quite catch it. Just here, yeah, Wonderful just given more time. But Snacks backside, triple kill, hunted double. Bomb not for him. He had to fight.
Come through and he just played the most ridiculous angle. Nice shots from Monesi, but not quite enough here. It is going to be map point for Na'Vi at this stage. And of course, a Force Fire has to come through. They've been fully reset now, Hugo. Pistols, one of which is a Glock. Hold on, he's on board.
7 rounds.
Na'Vi letting G2 have a way back in. That's what it's all about.
The warm-up rounds, they're big, you know, getting a couple of kills near the end of the game to feel like you're truly in it.
Thanks to reverse it.
I got this long cable, so I'm going to take us to overtime. The fact they've kind of had this disastrous first map, they've got some rounds here in the second half. People are laughing off the situation they were once in that 10-2 scoreline. I've got small hands. Hugo has large hands.
It's very small.
I wouldn't go as far as to say Hank actually has big hands. It's just Hugo has mammoth hands.
I make your big hands look rather average.
Look at this, G2. They got big hands right now. Na'Vi catching them, but here comes the flank out of Alexi.
Oh, the USP, man. It's
anything but that.
It always lets you down. Actually, a chance knife would have been a better thing.
Audio jungle.
Snags. Oh, it's a good shot. JL on the receiving end of the Snacksy one tap. Ooh, now Malbs up in the window as well.
One tap is a bit facetious. First bullet, sure.
Well, it was one of many taps lobbed their way.
Multiple bullets were fired.
And they've got rounded, boys.
A bit more.
Clean one tap there.
From the lobotomist.
is in bit.
Ooh, but
Oh, Malbs.
in comes.
Have a round. G2 T-side, man. Different beast right now.
I'd set a little bit for G2. Slow at the start into just a set piece at this A site.
A bit like us in the first couple of rounds.
Yeah. But keeping an eye on the time, something that Taz hoping to do with the new Rolex on. Been great in those openers in that first half.
Utility on the CT side.
He got spammed.
There is a world where they pull this one off.
Oh, they're going right into Na'Vi's Supermen, and they lose Snacks over on short.
No, rotator in.
Does Rolex Luther have this for G2? Wonderful on the line as this push is coming in. Hits Monesi, softens them up for JL. Hunter desperately trying to battle back in, but with 10 seconds left. Yeah,
I think you guys more intently than I.
They were bringing it back hard, Chad.
As opposed to bringing it back soft.
And no one wants it ball back.
To facilitate the util to get these openers, but it all started with the snapping turtles in middle.
And I mean, that's what it's all about.
Family.
Winning rounds like family, yeah, it's all about that.
Someone in chat is asking, obviously, Monash, the way that we're pronouncing it, that is the official 1v3. 7-3 is the score. Audio-only listeners. Those, as audio-only listeners, I would recommend that you go and visually watch at some point because they might...
this damn game.
The B stream's going on. Did you guys take a look at the fixture?
No, I haven't. And so spoiler warning. Chad, you want to give us a lowdown on what's happening?
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. It's Falcons taking off.
Is burnt. Heavy guard. Oh, the timing is Crosshair's in the wrong place, but he recovers well. Alexi doesn't commit. Pays the price with his life. 2v3.
So go back to A. JL's in donut. Wonderful on B with the AWP.
Wonderful could just kill this back. Oh no, misses the timing.
Lobotomized, bitch.
He played very late. Wait, why are they leaving? They think he's B. They think he's B. They could lose this round right now. JL catches him in the air in middle. He's dropped the
Map number 1.
Oh, Mouse. Lobotomist back in action. Dishing out brain surgery. Oh, and there's a wall bang for Snacks. He's still got
for the baby coat.
Hang him up to dry.
Wait, JL, okay.
JL 1v1.
Now Taz just wrote down JL A question mark, but he's actually B.
He was A though. Taz had a point. Oh, and that's how we end.
We've got to rein those ones in, especially when Monesi's able to scoop up 2 big ones just like that.
G2 looking horse right now.
Well, hey. Not a lot you can do about it.
Maybe the bomb plant. Oh, no, wait. That's CT side, of course. Let's put a frag movie on instead of this.
Yeah, what else would you change? I used to go between left and right hand if I wasn't really focusing on my crosshair.
Is a big one, changing crosshair.
A lot of people do crosshair, don't they?
They cleared out back B. They didn't full send the A rotate. They didn't full send the B rotate. They kind of hung around. They realized that Na'Vi were going for some weird fakes, and they just hung around in CT. They played the retake on both sides together, and they were even... Nice whip as well. I'm watching Monesi do the Insta. He's on...
Oh no, but look at this. Not mushroom in this game. And Na'Vi, their lion's made out through this B site. They managed to get in. G2 gonna have to poke the bear on this retake. 4-on-4. They lose Monesi and that all through the smoke.
Through the gap of the box as well.
It's done. They're blocked. They know it. We all know it.
Pack it up. G2 are going to be in a 2-2 game tomorrow.
It's a stressful situation for Na'Vi. It's a swoop into the playoffs. Oh my God.
Everything's going right for them. They can't miss a beat.
What?
That's wild out of wonderful. And G2-2 game tomorrow as Na'Vi